All right, this is Brian with Sights on Him. It's July the 21st. We're getting ready to go out and put our first cameras up for the summer. We're a little late. We normally get them out June, middle of June or so. So it's about time for us to get that buck patterned and see what we can do this fall. So we'll be back at you in the woods. All right, we're out here in the field now. Man, it's hot today, man. I think that's one reason why that I have been procrastinating on this is that the humidity here in Kentucky right now is horrible. But I knew it had to be done. But I've kind of got some of the work done. I have a product out here that you can get anywhere that sells hunting stuff. It's deer cocaine mix. I normally in the past have used the liquid. I don't know, I've had trouble finding the liquid the last couple of weeks, so I just said I would try this. For anybody that don't know, it's not going to be very successful in the fall. This is not something that attracts them in the fall. This is a mineral lick, and anybody that don't know what it does is this time of year when they are eating the green leafy, like the soybeans, grass, alfalfa, clover, anything that's out right now that has a green, luscious type of leaf, they need salt, need this mineral. They are attracted to it. So all this does is right now just get us a feel. You just attract them this time of year and in front of our camera just to see what bucks have hung around, what the bucks have done from last year to this year. You know how it is. You see them in the summer. You may not see them this fall, but we're going to get started, and hopefully we will see a good one, and hopefully we can get them to stick around. So what I've done here is I've kind of scraped the ground up a little bit. Basically all I did was just pull the grass up. You don't have to rough it up too much. They will do it for you. They will find it, they will scratch around, and they will basically do the work. Here on the bag, it says that it's enough to do 2 spots. So like I said, you don't have to be too worried about it too much. You just kind of sprinkle it around in an area that's going to be in front of your camera. About half a bag's worth. Like I said, they will scratch this into the dirt for you. Very, very good job this time of year. It will make licking branches for you. It will make trails for you. So, I mean, I would put it somewhere close to where you plan on hunting, especially early. Here in Kentucky, it comes in at the 1st of September. So early hunting, they still may be hitting it. If you want to get an early pattern on one and you do have one, maybe a good place to put a stand by it, or you may have a stand that you have every year. It may be good to put this by it. There's my final product. I think that's about half the bag. So we're going to get the camera up here. There's our final product on our camera. Looking down upon our thing, so maybe we can get some good pictures right here. I have generally seen some nice bucks in this area right here. This is me and my wife's favorite places to hunt together. We have a buddy stand here. Couldn't get it very high off the ground because of the trees, but it's such a good area right here that we thought that it would be good to hunt. We've had good luck with seeing a lot of deer and a lot of nice deer. We ain't gonna talk about the one I missed last year. Just when I got done talking about us hanging that camera on about the amount of deer we saw out here in this area, I turned around and there was 2 does looking right at me, so I snuck in the woods here behind this tree, and I've been watching them now for about 15 minutes. Ain't nothing like seeing deer. It just never gets old. I don't care if it's got a rack or not. They're a beautiful animal. If you didn't chance to come out here and see some of these and took advantage of this glorious world that this God gave us, you need to get out here and do it, because it's something like you ain't ever seen before. Watching these deer and just seeing how they act. You know, they do act different in the summer than they do in the fall. It's neat to watch them change from season to season. They're a little more active right now. That's whenever you can get out there and you can see them. I know it's hot. I know there's bugs. I know there's mosquitoes and flies and all that good stuff that's going to bother you. But you ain't got to stay out here long. You can just come out here and just enjoy it for a little while, see a few deer and see how they act. And it's just glorious what this God gave us to do. And if we don't use it and try to control the herds and just even if you just enjoy looking at what He created, it's just something, another part of His wildlife that you're going to miss out on if you don't do it. I'm going to try to get over here and get this other camera hung, but I don't want to spook them. Alright, we picked out our second spot here. It's about on the other side of the field and west a little bit. It's a spot that we think that it's a transition area from where they come across the road. It's a little pike that goes out of the woods, and I think it's a good transition area because it takes them to the creek. And you know how they like running the creeks. So I'm just going to put it out here and try it and see what we get. I already looked up in here, and there's a bunch of rubs and from last year and everything, so I'm sure there's some buck activity. We're going to put it up and see what we can get. I was going to show you here, before I hang this next camera, something that I come up with about how I hang my cameras, and I just simply love it. It makes it so much easier. You don't have to deal with a strap, don't have to worry about size tree you got. You can use a little bitty pencil tree. You can use a big tree. Some of these straps that they come with will fit a certain size tree, and then you have to add strap to it. It's just a bunch of trouble. But I'm gonna show you a way here that can get you by. We're about to run out of camera light here, doing it in the evening, but right here you can see I've got. You can just start this thing by hand. And just screw it in. You know, it don't take much, as long as you can get this sucker in where it will hold the camera. The cameras are not heavy, and the further you put it in, the harder it's going to be to take out. So as long as you know you got it in there far enough, hold your camera weight, you got it. You can swivel this thing back and forth. You can turn it however you want to turn it. Get your angle, tighten this thing up. And I just think it's the way to go, guys. All right, we got our camera set up here. I don't know if you can tell it just because of the light, but got my mount set up. Got my camera set up. See, it's perfect for any type of tree. Right here we got our deer cocaine set out. So now all we need is some patience. All right, we're done here hanging our cams. Just wanted to give you just something simple. I know it's something that you've seen before. We just wanted to give you what we done. Just let these bucks stop and give you a good picture. I hope this information helps. I'm gonna give the description of the deer cocaine, and I think you'll get results that you want. I want you to know that this is not a feeding program for the deer. If you want to do that, you're going to have to study a little further and do a little more. But this is just something cheap, just to be able to help you with your cameras, to get them to stop, and so you can get a good look at what you got. Just like always, guys, if you like this video and you like the content that you're seeing, please subscribe to my video. Give me a big, huge thumbs up. hit that notification so you don't miss anything we got coming up in the future. And remember, keep your sights on Him and be careful.